Hi everybody, it's Amy at Crafty Cat, and I'm here today to just work on some ephemera for the journal I'm working on for Lorraine. And I just wiped my table off, so it's a little bit wet. Let me see, put those away. So I thought what we could do is take the journal pages, and I'm just going to put this here right now just because I don't want to get these wet at all. It's not super wet, but... And find a page here. Oh, I think I was going to use this one. So this is a piece of scrapbook paper that I got in a stack at Joann's. So it's just different postcards and stuff. And then this is an Artymaze's Nature Walk journal or digital download. And I'm going to put that there, and then I thought it would be fun to put this little pocket that comes with my Torn Paper and Fern digital download. Oh, you guys can't see because I'm off camera here. I need to move stuff. And then I was going to make this a pocket from this side, and then this is already a little pocket. I just thought that would be a fun, you know, something kind of different to do with a page. I mean, lots of people do these, you know, tag pockets and things, but we're just going to put a little thumb notch in it. And I know this isn't in the middle, but I just kind of want it right here where this is a little bit more plain instead of clipping my mushroom right there. So I hope you guys are having a good day. This is just going to basically be a craft with me, so go ahead and get out whatever you're working on, because I'm probably not, you know, I'm not like doing a tutorial on how to really do something. I'm just making ephemera for this journal, which has been super fun. I don't do a whole lot of nature journals, but this has been fun to do this kind of fall, kind of nature thing. So I'm going to put some glue on our tag, and I'm going to go ahead and pretty much go, you know, across the top, down the side, and on the bottom, just so that's a pocket. It's not going to go back into this one at all. So yeah, hope you guys are having a good day. I just can't get over how much it has cooled down here. And I know a lot of you did tell me, yes, snow in Wyoming and Montana. Gail said that she had snow on the mountains around her. She didn't have it like in her town, but in the mountains, which is just so crazy to me. It seems very early for that. I hope it's not another, we called it Snowmageddon year, because gosh, what was that? Like 3 years ago, I think? It was horrible. I mean, I have never, and I saw a lot of snow growing up, but that probably was at least one of the worst, if not the worst, snow years that I've witnessed anyway. Here where we're at, I have, you know, I don't know about the whole rest of the country, but it just never would stop, and we were shoveling for neighbors and all kinds of stuff. I just felt like that's all I did was shovel snow that winter. And that one's going to go there, and that I think I'm just going to go ahead and glue down entirely, because it's, you know, it's already a pocket, and I just don't think it needs to be another pocket on top of that. It's not very big, so. Trying to use more stuff out of kits, you know, that's why it's there, right? So instead of, you know, making every single piece of ephemera by hand, like collaging or whatever, which that's fun too. It's just I'm trying to utilize my kits that I purchase and stuff a little bit more. Okay. So that'll be there, and then there's a pocket there, so we'll need something to go in that pocket. Let's see if one of these would fit. These are from my Spill and Tea Digi. That actually does fit in there really nice, so I think I'll go ahead and use that. So we'll go ahead and decorate it, and my table's dry now, so I can move this. I just didn't want to cause any you know, bleeding of color on the papers. So I got that. And what else do we want to put on there is the question. I have some like wild animals and birds. I love these possums, they're so cute. Now there's squirrels. That one might be a good one. Yeah, why don't we use that one? It's a little bit bigger, so it's kind of a good one for there. We'll use that, and then let's ink it. I got these from Biodiversity Heritage Library out of a book, and that is a tricky thing to go search on their website, because you go and you put in like squirrels or whatever, and you just get a whole bunch of books, and then I don't think I want more of that. And then you just have to kind of sit and look through them. You can also go to images and stuff like that, but I usually just look through the pages in the books. This is out of my Fall is in the Air digi. Trying to think where I want it. But yeah, so I did find a few kind of woodland animals. Like right there, just to bring in a little bit more of that fall color. A piece of this. I've got these leaves that might be kind of fun. Is this one? Oh, it's two. I was like, man, that one's thick. I didn't think they were that thick. I really want to cover up this entire tag. I do like how that just gives a different texture. I have to make sure I glue it down really well though, so that it'll go in and out of the pocket. I do like it though. I think I am going to do that. I'm not really going to be able to put a topper on that tag. I feel like I'm just covering all of that kind of cool coffee tea dye. It's always figuring these things out is interesting, right? Yeah, I think that'll work. I really like these tags that I did for Spillin' Tea, just because you can use them in a lot of different ways, because they're just kind of a neutral background. It's a lot like Carry the Crafters tags, how you can just use them for, you know, whatever. They're just kind of nice to have around. And I am going to use glue stick on this, but I'll probably use glue on, tacky glue or something on that leaf to hold it down. I am going to ink this just a little, just to take it down a little bit. I just got these at the dollar store, so these are just, it's just a package of leaves that's like burlap, and then there's just the silk ones too. Or, you know, they're not silk anymore, but whatever they make them out of. Plastic. So, yeah. And let's use tacky glue on that leaf just to make sure it doesn't go anywhere. It helps take the lid off, Amy. I want to get, let me do it on the book so I don't get glue where I don't want it. I'm going to get all the way out to the edges so that I, hopefully it doesn't grab onto anything while it's going in and out of the pocket. Hold of it here. I need my little card. Do I have it anymore? And I still need a wipe anyway. I don't have a dry one, so I was hoping to get this one dry before I needed it, but guess not. And end up taking off all the whatchamacallit, ink. I can ink it again if I need to. What are you doing, Dingling? He's playing with a piece of cardboard that he knocked on the floor. He loves to lay on them, and like he'll get in box and just do that. He's just silly. Nutball. He's like making his bed, you know? Yep, turning in circles now. It's so quiet here this morning because everybody's at school and work, and except my cats, of course. And they're being quiet because kids aren't here to yowl at, in Jules's case. I don't know where she went. Pasha was chasing her all over the house this morning, and she was getting mad at him, so I think she went and hid somewhere. He drives her crazy. He's the quintessential little brother. I mean, he just drives her bonks. Because he's just annoying. I can see why she gets annoyed. He just sighed at me. I don't know if you heard. Don't chew on that cord. Pasha. Shh. Hold on a second. I'm afraid he's going to bite that cord. Sorry about that. I just was afraid he'd get zapped. He was playing with the cord to the lamp. And yeah, I just didn't want him to get zapped, so that was fun. Little segue there. Got glue on my tag. From the card. Okay, there's that, and we need to back it with something. Trying to find like an old piece of paper or something because I can't use coffee dye. I can use ledger. Is that piece big enough? No. Hopefully glued down really well there. To get rid of this piece of paper. Thanks for all your nice comments yesterday. You guys are amazing. I love doing that with the fabric. It is very fun. And I have done that before, but I know I have quite a few new subscribers. Welcome and thank you. And so I just wanted to do that again because I wanted to make some things for this journal. So new to some people, old to others, I guess. But I hadn't done a tag before, and the tag turned out really cute. I like it. I need to do some more of these tags because they look... Oh, somebody's at my door. Hold on just a minute. Okay, sorry about that. Alright, so this is just going to go into this bucket. And I'll probably go ahead and stitch around that tag a little bit. I probably should have stitched around that one too, but I didn't, and it's glued down now, so that's where it's staying. Alright, I've got this. This is Artymaze, also Nature Walk. I'm trying to figure out if that's the right side up. And then I have this picture of this fox. I thought it might be kind of cool on there. And then maybe some of that or something, I don't know. I need to find my fabric from Vintage Polka Dot Shop. That's sort of like burlap type fabric. I had it right here, but of course now that I need it, I don't know what I did with it. And I have one of my crazy paper stacks happening over here, so that's what happens when I do a journal bow, because I have all the stuff that I need to use and can't find what I'm looking for. There it is. See, it just got buried. It has strings all over it from yesterday. Okay. Or I could use a piece of this, is why I was trying to find it. You could just do that forever until the fabric was all gone. It just unravels and unravels, and I don't want it to be a perfect cut there. Then we'll have to have some kind of pocket to put this in. I'm wondering if I could use one of my journaling cards from Spill and Tea. I just really want lots of this frayed edge. Sorry. Now this is not exciting to watch, but okay. On this side. And I'll probably do some stitching around this too. I'll have to ink that side. If I turn it that way, I think that's probably what I will do. So yeah, sorry I don't have a whole lot to talk about. It seems like there just isn't really a whole lot going on right now. I mean, there's a whole lot going on in the world, but I can't really talk about that, so. And that's often what we get talking about around here, but yeah, I don't want to get demonetized or something, so. I'm not going to talk about it. But we all know what's going on. I am very kind of shocked and very happy that, knock on wood, I shouldn't even say it, but that the kids are healthy and stuff, because I was worried about, I mean, I was and I wasn't worried about school. I want them to go to school. I think that's very important socially for kids, period. But I just was a little worried that, you know, they might end up sick, a bunch of them or something, because you just, I don't know, you know. But luckily it seems that a lot of kids don't have trouble with it, so I know there are some that have had trouble, but it seems that a lot of them just don't, so that's really good. But yeah, the teachers, that's a little bit worrisome, but I've known a few that have gotten it, and you know, they're okay, so. I mean, they said they got real sick, but I've been pretty dang sick with the flu, so. And I'm not saying it's the same thing as the flu. It is a flu bug, a flu virus, but I know for some people it's way worse. But it is good that it's not that bad for everybody. I do feel bad about the elderly though, because I know we've lost a lot of elderly people this year because of it, and that's just no good. Okay. Need to ink around this. I like that paper like that. That paper is great. It's in my description box under my Amazon link thing. It's Manila drawing paper. It just feels a lot like old book page. I just love it because you can ink it up and scrunch it up, and yeah, it's just great paper for that kind of thing. I'm gonna go ahead and put this down. My glue is just about gone, but I kind of want to use it up so I can open a new one, because we all know how aggravating it is when it's almost gone. Makes you want to pull your hair out. And it does take quite a while to use up a whole big bottle of that tacky glue. But man, I love that stuff. I know a lot of people don't, but I do. Works great for me. Okay, let's see if there's some little something in here we could add to that. This is all Artymaze stuff, except this is Tina. Shabby dabby doo-dah. It's just fun to say that. This one's a little bit smaller, maybe. Be better. It's a student ticket. You could just do like a label. I like that fox. He's so cute. He just looks like he's smiling. Okay, and then I'm going to take my little rolly stamp thingy, whatever. Just, I want something on there. even though I don't have to, so whoever, or Lorraine could put something on there, but I just like to do this kind of stuff. I'm going to put it straight. Okay. And yes, I pushed hard, but I kind of wanted that kind of look. I don't know where those little stamps are. Yeah, I don't know. All right. Kinds of banging and crashing around outside. I don't know what's going on out there. Like I said, they're doing construction, so it's never ending around here, it seems like. I can't wait till they're done. It was so nice, like for about, I don't know, 7 years that we lived here, like nothing went on. They didn't build, they didn't do anything. We had dirt lots on, what are you into now? Dirt lots on either side of us. You just can't leave bags alone, any kind of bags. So, sorry. Having a cat dilemma day. So there's that, and we need to probably stitch around that. I did ink it already, so let me figure out what we're going to do with that. It would be a good belly band type thing because it's let's go to the other end. Because it's a little bit bigger, like I can't put it this way because it's too big. So maybe, can you please stop? I'm sorry, guys. He's just into everything today. Like half the time you don't even know he's here. But he wants everybody to know he's here today. Okay, I just had a thought and I don't know if this will work. I need a bigger sheet than that. I need a big sheet of paper. Tall one anyway. Yeah, these are tall enough, so let's make a belly band. Try to rip semi-straight, you know. We'll do 2.5 inches wide. And I'm sorry if there's any bad words. This was a dollar store book, and I haven't really looked at it, so I don't know if it's bad or not. So if you see anything, I apologize. And some dollar store books are not bad, so I'm not bagging on dollar store books because thank goodness that they have them. But it's just some of them I've gotten are like, oh my gosh. We don't want to put that on the channel. Not appropriate. Okay, so it's gonna go like that. I was thinking it'd be kind of fun to maybe put some of these leaves, but we need something underneath because I don't know. So we can use some different bits. I could also use a little bit of my rusty stuff. That looks kind of fallish, the colors. This is my Rust and Numbers Digi. Like this one with all the the holes and things, and I'll probably use some of those leaves too, but this would be a good one to put on the bottom. And I have no idea if this is going to come out because this just suddenly came to me, so we'll see what it ends up looking like. And I'm sure stuff like it has been done before. Because really there's not a whole lot new. If you find something that hasn't been done before, it's a miracle. But every once in a while it happens. I've done it. It just doesn't happen very often. I usually end up wanting to try other people's ideas because everybody comes up with the coolest stuff. Man, just some talented, talented people. Such a great community of ladies, well, and guys. There's a few guys too. I don't want to leave them out because like Carrie the Crafter is really good, and I don't know. I think there's a few others, but let's go ahead and put that on the bottom. Just getting our base down here. I have no idea how long I'll be going today because I've stopped and started so many times. I'll just try to have a feel for when to be done, I guess. Probably after this is all done. Your cat needs to go take a nap, so he quits pestering me. He's usually either outside or sleeping somewhere, but he came back in this morning. Like I said, it's cooled off quite a bit, so he's sometimes he likes that, but for whatever reason he decided to come back in this morning. Be a pest, that's why. I mean, don't get me wrong, he's super cute. He's just a pest. But I think we all, that's just animals. Like, they're like having perpetual toddlers or something that just are into stuff, you know what I mean? Or they want to be in the middle of what you're doing or whatever. This is a doily that what did I do this? I think this was just some of the leftover dye and stuff from making this rust digi, because I was using the ink and I wanted to use it up, so I just kind of put it on the doily. When I was roughing up the numbers and stuff, I think I'm going to use art glitter glue because I always make the biggest mess using my glue stick with doilies. Oh, please don't tell me you're clogged. I just used you. Little stinker. My glue and my cat are conspiring against me today. And of course he just loves the craft area because there's all kinds of bins and things with stuff hanging out, of course, that he has to try to maul or get out, knock down, lay on, lick, because he loves to lick plastic. He's just a weirdo, I'm telling you. Strangest cat I've ever had. does the kookiest things. Okay, and then these leaves, I kind of just want to put them around. I think I want that to go that way. It needs to be inked though, because it's definitely too, wow. And again, gluing these on is very interesting. Try to get a good ink on it. At these two, I might use one of those. Where's my Artymaze? Just like that, it might be fun to just have some random things around. These are from Ephemera. She's got some really nice, like, ephemera. In her shop, some digis and actual real ephemera. I need to find my little, I had those little tobacco tickets. I don't know what I did with those. I mean, they're around here. It's just, as y'all know, I need more room. I told my husband I'm going to have to probably end up taking over what we call the playroom, because that's where the kids used to like have toys and stuff, but now they watch movies and stuff like that in there. But I think we're going to have to trade spots, like they can watch movies out where I'm at, and I need that room. Oh, this is Pennsylvania swimming pool. That doesn't really go with our theme, but that's fine. I didn't even read what it was. I just like the color of it. You may win the free Pennsylvania swimming pool. Nice. I don't think a swimming pool would fit in my yard. it would be like my whole yard is a swimming pool. Okay, so I am going to, I think I just want something little right here, so I think I'll do that college one there. I might figure this out in a minute, so because you're probably like, wow, could you take any longer to glue something down? It's a process. For sure. And if they hang off, I'm good with that because it's a belly band, so that'll be fine if stuff's hanging off. I'm going to use art glitter glue and see if that works a little bit better as far as, you know, coming through the leaf. But I do want to kind of get up there like that. Forget the card, I'm just using the wipe, hoping that that works. And this one, I like the number, so I want the number hanging out. I guess you could consider it like end of summer. There's our swimming pool ticket. And then another one of these. This way maybe. I kind of like the rest there. I like these numbers to show. Again, that's Artymaze. I know I'm on a numbered jag. That way. Oh, I know what I could grab. Some burlap. I get this from Walmart. I know I've said that 1,000,000 times, but I know someone will ask if I don't say it, so I'm saying it. This is always interesting to glue on as well. With all the holes. Come on. You can do it. I know I covered up my rusty holes, but I think you'll still be able to sort of see them, so it's okay. I just needed something, so that's how that works. That kind of did work a little bit better as far as gluing that down. Not quite as gloppy. Oh, I forgot to put that little ticket down. We can get it in there. Kind of crunch it a little bit if I can. And I know I said I don't care if it hangs off, but it's not that it's hanging off, it's just too square. Just too, need it to be roughed up a little bit. See, this is how these come. So a lot of them aren't as cool as those ones are, but I'm thinking I could still use these ones too. I like the doily right there. This. I don't know. I think I want to use another burlap one. There's just something I'm not loving about this kind. I love these burlap ones. I wish you could get a whole bag of just the burlap ones. If anybody knows where that would be, maybe Hobby Lobby, I don't know. I just want the burlap. Okay. And then, do I want this one going this way again? Yeah, I think I want it going that way. And maybe some more burlap. There, and then I do need something right there. I was just gonna say, now he's tearing around downstairs, so yeah, I don't know what he's just all in it. It's probably because it is cooler. He's just feels good, you know, because it's not as hot. She's a nutball. And there's this hole, and I like to actually punch these in. You're probably not even gonna be able to see that one, but anyhow, they look kind of cool when you actually punch them out. What are you talking about, Pasha? You got a lot to say today? Alright, so this one's gonna go right about here. I don't want this tipping the same way, I want it tipping the other way. So right about there. I know, I got a big fat mess right now. Pick it up a little bit here, because I know that's distracting, because you can't hardly see what's happening when there's junk everywhere. Alright, and I can't see anything when I get junk everywhere. This one needs to go down next. Come on, you can do it. I think I need to just call it done with this one. Still glue in there. And I'm gonna stitch around this too, so this is, you know, these leaves will stay for sure. Probably gonna have to trim that burlap because it's gonna hang out the bottom of the page, and I don't think I don't really want it to. Alright, there is that. So we can put our little fox under that belly band, but I have to stitch around it first. So I'll go stitch around it, and then I'll stitch around the fox card as well. What else did we do? Did something. Oh, that we need to stitch around. It's not too bad. I didn't do too bad today. So I'll stitch around these things and I'll be right back. Okay, well that was really fun. I really like the way this came out. I don't know how well you guys can see, but see, it's still super flat. Even with the leaves and the burlap. And I just did some random stitches on the leaves as well. Since it's a belly band, I didn't have to worry about what was on the back. And then this one, the squirrels, and our fox. And I will be putting those somewhere in the journal. I mean, I know where this one goes. I just am not sure. I might put that in a different signature than this first signature. But yeah, I don't know, I might put it back here. This page definitely helps liven that up a little bit, but that's a good writing spot. I've got quite a few spots that are good for writing, so I'm not that worried about it. So yeah, I hope you guys have an awesome day, and we will chat again soon. Thank you so much for all of your kind words and support. I really, really appreciate it. And welcome to all my new subscribers, and welcome back to all my returning subscribers. I love you guys. You're awesome. So, oh, you know what? That would have been upside down. So we'll chat again soon. Bye-bye now.